Tonight in our coverage of the war in Ukraine, we want to focus on the Ukrainian people because we don't ever want to lose sight of the people suffering because of Putin's invasion. Earlier, I spoke with Inessa. She's a resident of Kyiv who fled the capital with her husband when the war broke out. But to protect her identity, we've agreed not to reveal her surname or her location. Inessa, thank you so much for joining us. You were in Kyiv at the start of the war. What was the breaking point that made you decide to leave?
Probably panic and the fact that I got left with my grandmother who couldn't at the time care for herself because she was too old. And basically panic and probably the thought that, it's kind of a preconception that everyone thinks that if you're further from civilization, you're safer. So we decided to move just outside Kyiv as far as we could at that moment.
And as I understand it, you have moved several times since then with your husband and your two dogs. You're now living in a small village where I understand you are working remotely as a translator. What does this new normal feel like for you? I mean, do you feel safe compared to where you were previously? Do you still feel that your life is in danger, even though perhaps the fighting has shifted to the eastern part of the country?
Probably both. I do feel safer because I'm totally different environment, which help to psychologically adjust a bit. I don't hear the fighting, which helps as well, but I feel probably really homesick. And at the moment, I cannot go back to Kyiv because of problems with fuel in our country, so it's quite difficult to move around at this moment.
I'm curious to know if the experience that you've had during your experience, have you seen what Russian troops are doing in Ukraine? Were you able to see that personally in some capacity?
Well, probably in more capacity than I would ever want to, because the first day our village got taken by Russian troops, my house was shelled with 2 bombs. Still don't know how we survived, but we did. And at some point they came to my house with all the people with guns searching for valuables. So basically marauding.
And do you think that you will ever return to Kyiv? You said that your house was damaged. Do you think that the house is salvageable?
Well, fortunately, that was my mother and father, well, fortunately, so to speak, a guest house, which we usually live in when we come to their village. So, well, it's not salvageable, it's just total devastation. So it was total ruins because it's a small wooden house that got hit 2 times simultaneously. So only some part in the middle is left more or less intact, and luckily we were in that middle at the time when the bombs hit.
You know, we try on this show to hear from as many Ukrainians as possible. I'm curious to get your thoughts about how you view the Ukrainian government's handling of the war and the lead up to the war. How do you think President Zelensky is doing so far in the middle of this conflict?
Well, so far as most as I can see, I am no specialist, I am not a military specialist, but what I'm seeing now, we are still alive. Most of the country is still can function at some capacity, although we do have lots of problems and lots of people had to leave their homes and lots of houses, infrastructure was damaged, but it is working, it is still. People have stuff to do. Some of them have jobs, and probably it's, I guess, a positive thing in this capacity.
And finally, let me just ask you, for our viewers who may not get a chance to hear from Ukrainians directly, what message do you have for the American people with everything that is happening in your country? What would you like our viewers to know about what either they can do, what the American government can do, or what you want more help with?
Well, at this point, Ukrainian people need any help we can get. There are lots of areas where the humanitarian help is needed, like basic necessities, like food, like shelter. Currently, I know that some companies are trying to build temporary shelters for those who had to leave the damaged regions. And any help matters, I guess, right now. Even a small part, if you have anything to help, any kind of thing, any even small amount, it really makes a difference here.
All right, Inessa, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. Please stay safe.
Yeah, thank you. You too.